Disclaimer. For YouTube and viewers, the video covered in this video is a parody of the Purge series. The point of that and this video is for comedic purposes. But just in case, I've decided to cut down on some of the kills in this video. This video is intended for 13+. Thank you for your patience.
Hello everyone, my name is Max Davila and welcome back to the Kill Count, and welcome back to Season 2.
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual Purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the Purge.
Today we will be looking at Super Mario Logan's The Purge, which was released in 2016 but was re-uploaded to the channel SML Re-Uploads in 2019. To give a little bit of history about SML is a channel that is run by the young adult Logan Fernandez, who voices Junior and Mario, and his business partner and brother Lance Fernandez, who voices Jeffy, Goodman, and others. The channel came to life on December 8, 2007 when Logan's older brother Lance told him about a website called YouTube. At the age of 13 years old, Logan made his first video ever, which was about recreating an old Mario commercial. And let's just say the video was a pretty big failure.
And I remember I clicked upload and within an hour I had 2 views. I was like, oh my god, 2 views. I am famous. I am like Will Smith. People know me. I'm all around the world right now. But I probably got those 2 views from refreshing my own video page so many times.
Even though it's kind of funny to actually watch young Logan play with Mario plushies like this. Even though Logan was posting pretty frequently, the videos weren't doing really good and were just being a complete flop. To grow his channel, he introduced new characters in the show throughout the years until 2013. This actually worked out so well that he reached his first milestone of 100,000 subscribers. But due to this, there was some controversial content and also introduced controversial characters like Black Yoshi. But even as a young kid, I found these videos hilarious and had the greatest time of my life watching them. He had a good record for 3 years straight until 2016. If you don't know, in 2016, there was an episode called Mario the Babysitter, which introduced the character of Jeffy, who is now a mainstay character in the SML universe, unfortunately.
Hello? Hey, you want to see my
Exciting!
There was 2 sides to this party, one who hated him and little kids who loved him. But unfortunately, we are not done with the Jeffy drama. In March 2017, a video titled Jeffy's Tantrum would be uploaded to the SML channel. Basically, the episode was about, Jeffy having a tantrum because Mario wouldn't buy him a free dollar game. And there was a scene that showed Jeffy trying to hang himself with a noose. And even though I hate saying this, some dumbass kid legitimately tried to hang himself with a noose because of Jeffy. An article was made during Christmas time in 2017 stating that a youngster pretended to tie himself with a noose. Because of that, YouTube would demonetize the Super Mario Logan channel entirely. And despite getting monetization back for a month, the demonetization came back, and that's when he decided to switch to another channel called Super Luigi Logan. To be a little honest here, even if you don't like Logan and what he does and stuff, you gotta admit that it's not his fault for what the child did. It's not Logan's fault for the child doing that. It's the terrible parent for not looking up on their child. But unfortunately, it's apparently always the YouTuber's fault for the parent's stupidity. And unfortunately, the new Luigi Logan channel would be also demonetized. So he had to move to his third channel named Super Bowser Logan. This seemed like the end of Logan's bad luck. The new channel was doing well, he hadn't been punished by YouTube, and he even proposed to his girlfriend Chili at a Jason Derulo concert. But unfortunately, karma's a bitch. A month after the proposal, things began to go downhill. The Super Luigi Logan channel was deleted, Chili apparently cheated on him with a guy named Mark, and in the same month, Logan got swatted. After this, he soon got together with another girl named Adriana, but then shortly broke up with her and then dated Chili again, leaving people lost with the relationship. And to put the nail in the coffin, on February 14th, 2021, he would get threatened by Nintendo with a cease and desist for using plushies of Nintendo property and using them for more mature audiences. This meant every video that had to do with Nintendo was completely deleted. And this meant 12.3 billion views were removed from all those channels. And now he's created the newest channel in his catalog called SML that is doing pretty good for itself. It's able to rack up more than 1 or 2 million in the first day of posting a video. But honestly, I still miss the old SML. The new puppets look very ugly, the new videos are bad to an extreme level, and also it just doesn't hit the same anymore. I started watching them by 2015, and I gotta admit, it was my childhood when I was younger, but it is what it is. But enough of the backstory, let's finally talk about The Purge. SML's The Purge is a short film placing some of our favorite SML characters in the Purge setting, and I'm all for it. The plot is basically that Junior's dad, Bowser, kicks out Chef Pee-Pee before the Purge, which makes him want to kill alongside other people who also hate them. Also, spoiler alert, even though it's called The Purge, there isn't a lot of purging to be seen. But hey, there's still kills to come, so you know what? Let's count those kills. The video begins with the gang, starting with Junior, played by Logan himself, Joseph, played by Lavelle Stanton, Cody, played by Chris Netterton, who is my favorite actor of SML, and a Kendall Cody is known for having, and burning. They start to ask what they should do for the day, and Cody has a great suggestion.
Ooh, we have to turn on the news.
What for?
Why?
Just do it.
Okay.
So boring.
Okay.
We then see rich trillionaire Mr. Goodman talking about Cody's mom, Judy, being arrested by Officer Simmons for a DUI. And what makes this worse is that Cody's dad, Tyrone, is calling Simmons a pig and saying stuff like police brutality.
Yeah, you stupid pigs. Hey, oink, oink, oink. We don't even like you. You ain't Jewish.
I smell bacon.
Oink, no.
Come on,
No, police brutality. Black lives matter. Black lives matter.
And this is the dark humor I was talking about, or what they used to do, but I gotta admit, it's still funny to this day, and I personally miss it. To put the nail in the coffin, Cody explains something that is even more messed up than what we just saw.
How many times has this happened?
Let me see. I lost count, but, this happens about every weekend.
Every weekend?
Mr. Goodman pops back up, talking about the first annual Purge, which will last for 12 hours, where all crimes are legal. Which, unsurprisingly, is also the same plot as the actual movies. The reaction to this information is kinda strange. Cody is really scared about the situation, Joseph is already planning out what he's gonna do despite the risk of being murdered, and Junior is just plain out confused. And in this confusion, Junior just flat out exposes how dumb the Purge is.
Do they think that if they let all the people commit crimes on one day, that no one's gonna commit crimes for the rest of the year?
I guess, but...
But that doesn't make any sense because your mom drank and drive yesterday. So she committed a crime yesterday.
Yeah.
So if today she can drink and drive as much as she wants,
Why
would
did she wait?
Yeah, would she still drink and drive tomorrow?
Yeah, absolutely.
See, look, people are still gonna commit crimes after today.
Who would have thought that Junior would be actually speaking really wisely in an SML video? This is the same guy who wanted to land on the sun.
Cause I'm gonna land on the sun. I'm gonna be the first person to land on the...
Junior's dad, Bowser, also played by Lavelle, kicks Junior's friends out because he claims they might kill him. Realistically, Junior has no other choice and decides to kick out his fellow friends. Joseph starts running, but Cody tries to persuade Junior to let him stay in. And Junior says yes, but with one condition.
If you admit the sun's a planet, I'll let you stay.
I can make it home in 5 minutes.
And unfortunately for their personal chef, Chef Pee-Pee, who is also played by Lavelle, is also about to get kicked out of the house. Bowser kicks him out pretty aggressively and then tells him if he's alive, he needs to come back and cook breakfast.
Oh, I can't believe them. Oh, I'm gonna kill them, I swear.
You know, even though there's gonna be a lot of turning points in this, we all sympathize with Chef Pee-Pee here, let's be honest. Junior asks Bowser if, they're gonna die because of the Purge, but Bowser says they don't have any worries because they're just gonna stay inside all the time. The only rule, which is just blatant common sense, is to not open the door unless Junior sees Bowser for the people, and also just don't open the door. Mr. Goodman shows up once again to announce the starting of the Purge. We then get an unsettling countdown, which ends with it playing the iconic siren noise. And we're off. Starting off with Mr. Goodman, who unexpectedly gets shot by Black Yoshi in the most Black Yoshi way imaginable.
Out there, and old boatman got the first kill to Purge.
Kinda reminds me of that news reporter who got shot in the Forever Purge. Bowser is obviously not amused, and he just goes to his room just to watch Charlie and Friends.
What? This is stupid.
We then cut to the other side of the door, showing Brooklyn T-Guy, also played by Chris, as we also see Chef Pee-Pee and scary quotations on that, Baby Mask talking about killing Bowser and Junior. Alongside them is, Olaf. But in reality, it's just Simmons, the guy who arrested Judy. Unsurprisingly, he gets ridiculed by Brooklyn and Pee-Pee for not, having a scary costume. But hey, at least he knows how to die in Home Alone videos. But we're not done with the sidekicks here yet. The next person is Brooklyn T Guy's wife, Karen, who is as annoying as she always is.
Hello, Kitty. Yeah, hello, Kitty.
Exciting!
Unfortunately, Karen alongside Simmons don't fit the description of, Purge scary, so instead Brooklyn makes them have a makeover. Karen steps it up a notch and actually makes Hello Kitty look scary while, Olaf is just bloody. I guess it works. Anyway, after all of that, they decide to loudly knock on Junior's door. And Junior, hearing that, decides hesitantly to look through the door where he sees this lovely sight. And of course, this scares Junior. In a scene that actually made me laugh out loud, shows Simmons trying to persuade Junior to, open the door. He tries to do the basic stuff like candy, trying to be nice, but what ultimately gets Junior to open the door is, a hug. I take back my wise statement about Junior, he's stupid as shit. Also, this peephole gag is an honorable mention to the original Purge movie. It's a basic reference, but it's still good. Junior opens the door, but just note that Simmons has the aim of a below-average stormtrooper. Simmons tries to recover himself by suggesting cutting the lights off so they aren't seen as easily. After the lights are off, they decide to split up and find Junior with one condition.
That means no talking.
What? Why are you looking at me?
I can't imagine why.
As suspenseful music plays, Karen gets closer to Junior, who is inside the covers, until... And that makes her go to Brooklyn? Okay. Brooklyn decides to check where she was at, but when he pulls the cover over, he's not there. That's because Junior ran away behind the couch. But it looks like Brooklyn got there first. As he gets ready to shoot, Karen distracts him and Junior somehow escapes even though that gun looked like it was pointing towards him, but okay again. Brooklyn is tired of her shenanigans and decides to shoot Karen cold-blooded as we finally get a new kill. In the words of Brooklyn,
Okay, everybody saw that. It's Purge night. That was legal. Yes, I murdered my wife. Whatever.
we cut to Olaf Simmons in the pantry checking for Junior, or food, who knows. But out of nowhere, Simmons gets a noose attached to him and then he's taken off screen where we see, Junior hanged him. That's a lovely sight to see, I guess. It's so disturbing that even Chef Pee-Pee and Brooklyn are stunned.
Oh, wow. Who hangs Olaf? This is messed up, dude. It is messed up. Come on, let's get him.
Junior runs to his room and locks his door as Brooklyn quickly gets an idea to ask him a question. But actually, Brooklyn axes the door down Jack Torrance style to make an opening for another catchphrase.
It's me.
I mean, it's something.
Brooklyn unlocks the door as Junior hides from them, and let's just say they find him pretty easily. They chain Junior up, and one of the babyface masks reveals himself as Chef Pee-Pee to Junior. He talks to Junior about how much he hates him and that he's ready to kill him. Brooklyn stops him because he has to kill Junior because of what he did to his friends. They argue about it until Brooklyn tells Pee-Pee he won't take this kill away from him. This makes Chef Pee-Pee think of a solution, and that solution is just to shoot Brooklyn T-Guy in the face. This chef ain't messing around. Before Chef Pee-Pee is about to shoot Junior, Junior tells Chef Pee-Pee to explain why he hates him so much, and Chef Pee-Pee literally breaks this down for 6 hours. After this long-ass speech, he's about to kill Junior until the sirens blare out.
Get ready.
Chef Pee-Pee, it's 7 a.m. The Purge just ended.
No, it's no way, damn it. Why would the Purge end?
That sucks for Chef Pee-Pee, but why couldn't he have not just shot him? No one would have known. Bowser wakes up and acknowledges the situation that's been happening. The hole in the door, Chef Pee-Pee with a Glock, Junior chained up. He congratulates Pee-Pee for surviving the Purge, but not for making his breakfast. Pretty move, but really it's Bowser. What did you expect? We end the video off with Pee-Pee going with Bowser to the kitchen to, make breakfast, and I guess just leaving Junior chained up, which is a pretty funny ending if I do say so myself. How many people died during SMO's The Purge? Was it a lot? Spoiler alert, no, but it doesn't really matter. We still had kills either way, so let's get to the numbers.
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government.
Already?
Class 4 and lower have been authorized for
Well,
use during the purge.
let's get ready. 4 people died in the Purge, with 3 of the victims being male and 1 of them being a female. Lower body count than I expected, but at least we got mostly a common blueberry pie chart. With a runtime of 16 minutes, that gives us a kill on average every 4 minutes. I'll give the excellent execution for the coolest kill to Simmons, since it's honestly pretty disturbing, and also I can't show it or else YouTube will remove it faster than Ricegum's career. Also, honorable mention to Goodman, probably the funniest and most unexpected kill. It's also done by Black Yoshi, so it's even better. I'll give the tame knife stab for the lamest kill to Brooklyn T-Guy, just because the lead up to his death was so absurd. Why couldn't you just share the kill? And that's it. SMO's The Purge came out in 2016 and honestly brings back so much good memories from that time and era. And honestly, I'm just really glad I got to cover an SML video before the end of the year. Speaking of the end of the year, this will be the last kill count for this year, unfortunately. I got procrastinating again after that abundantly abysmal 2-month gap between FNAF VHS and FNAF VHS Season 2. But fortunately, I can confirm the next kill count will be Super Mario Odyssey as a horror movie. Not gonna be super excited for that one, but hey, it's still a kill count at the end of the day. But until then though, my name is Maximus Davila, this has been the kill count, be good people, and see ya! Woo!